Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show with your host Shikama. So I made a video talking about the ALS bucket challenge and how it is a complete scam. Really, it's a scam. It's not going to the people. Now in that video, I said that black people don't need to donate to ALS. Let me clarify. For those balking at me saying black people don't need to donate to ALS, a disease that doesn't affect black people nearly at all, you're not understanding the dire straits we black people are in. And no, there is no comparison between white people in this economy and the ongoing destruction of the black man before and during this economy. Rich black people donating to the ALS is a slap in the face of all the black people who have gotten on their knees, hands and knees, begging them to help out with real solutions and money and funding to stop the genocide of blacks in the United States. I know most of you aren't black and have no idea what I'm talking about, but trust me, I know that of which I speak. Sometimes I'm too subtle for people and I come off as not being serious, but the plight of the black man in the U.S., yes, even with a black, wink wink, president is dire. It is a matter of priorities. It's like black people donating to the Jewish fund when our own are literally starving to death. Yes, this is still going on in black neighborhoods, and welfare food stamps isn't stopping it. Blacks are in the dire straits they are in part, because of their lack of priorities. Would you donate to corporations when real people are losing their homes? Would you donate to Ukraine when citizens are jobless? Wait, you wouldn't? Would you hate someone that told you about our government donating to Wall Street while Jimmy around the corner is jobless and can't feed his family? It's the same concept. I know what's happening in black neighborhoods amongst black people, and donating to ALS is a slap in the face of all of those organizations that have tried and are trying to completely change the black stance in the United States so that things like Ferguson doesn't happen. And Ferguson is an aberration, just to go on that just for a second. What you see reported on the news is not what happened, or they're not reporting everything. The cop, yes, he unloaded his gun to the point where it was clicking into a teenager. Yes, that did happen. The aftermath of the looting and the rioting, blah, 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 was not the people of Ferguson. Surprise. Even the lawyer, and then the media turned around and turned on the boy after they said he was a gentle giant. He is still not wanted for any crime. The video of him being in the convenience store is not true. And the lawyer for the convenience store said at no point did they ever say that that was Mike Brown. They said that was the media. But you all pay attention only to the media. You don't pay attention to reality, or you don't do any information searches. You are low information viewers. Mike Brown never robbed a convenience store, pushed anybody, or anything. They said that would be completely uncharacteristic of him. Why would he do that all of a sudden? Since, 18 years, he's this gentle guy that cuddles his brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, neighbors, that type of guy. They bust in people to pillage, loot, rob in Ferguson. Now get this. One of the largest groups that came into there was the white supremacist group. How do you like that one? So they came to rob and pillage a black neighborhood. But none of this is shown in the media. People, you're not shown everything. Your understanding of what it is to be black in America is so limited. Even if you have black friends, more than likely, if you have black friends, you really don't understand, because more than likely you're going to have black friends that are probably act like me, right? Talk like me, act like me, right? But I'm educated and I do my own research and I study. And speaking of research, please don't ever come into my videos so that I don't know what I'm talking about. That is more insulting than the woman calling me racist. Who am I racist against? I literally live with Mark, as you saw on the new home video, and I'm going to do a video showing the entire house. It's a nice house in a black neighborhood. Calling me racist is stupid. It's just stupid. But and it is more offensive than what people actually think. I know the news uses it all the time. Oh, he's racist. He's against Obama. He's racist. It is so offensive to call somebody racist. Now, racist people know they're racist. They don't get offended. The white supremacist group that bust into Ferguson to rob and pillage the black neighborhood, they know they're racist. You don't have to even call them racist. They'll laugh in your face and say, oh, we know, and probably call you a name, even if you're white. But that doesn't offend me as much as somebody saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do you know how many hours I spend researching this garbage for you people to watch? This stupidity, trying to correct what the media is saying, trying to shed light on what the real facts are. I know this is the internet, but that annoys me more than anything else. All the other names you call me, oh, you're ignorant, you're ugly. Somebody said I was ugly. I'm laughing because I used to model. I mean, I don't know what their sense of what a beauty is, but I'm far from ugly. Anyway, and that's just my opinion and the money that I get paid for looking the way I do. So here's your model of beauty here. This is one of your models of beauty. What is going on in the black neighborhoods, in black society in the United States warrants 100% every red cent. We don't need to be donating to Jewish funds or Native American funds or Latino funds or Amish funds or ALS funds, which are a scam to begin with. And for somebody to say, oh, I donate to sickle cell. Why would you donate to sickle cell? It doesn't affect white people. Stop it. Don't do that. And one of the major sticking points with me is that black people have not set their priorities correctly. You don't donate to a Jewish fund. You don't donate to a Latino fund. This isn't kumbaya time. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets. Black people are dying from lack of health care. And no, Obamacare didn't solve it. Surprise! 3,000 black people die a year in Chicago from lack of health care. Till this day, 2014. Right now. Black people die from starvation, disease in the United States of America. You don't understand what's going on. You have no idea. You see Obama, you say, oh, that's black people. Well, Obama's not even black. He's not even white. He went to Ivy League schools, for God's sakes. He grew up in the limelight. He grew up with powerful people, with connected people. When you look at Obama, I want you to think mafia. He was a made man from the beginning. And of course, people say, how could people vote for him twice? He wasn't voted in neither time. Obama's not black, okay? As far as anybody's concerned, Obama's not black. He doesn't represent anything even remotely black, and neither does Michelle Obama. And I'm not talking about because they're rich. I'm talking about they have absolutely no idea what it is to be black, first of all, nor do they have any idea of what is actually going, nor do they care. And that's the biggest point. They do not care. Obama has been the instrument of destruction for the black man since he's come into the limelight, even when he was in Chicago. And the people of Chicago will tell you that. Priorities. Steve Harvey doesn't need to be donating to ALS, which does not affect black people. Steve Harvey needs to be donating to the African League or the Pan-African League or groups like that, or the Blacktopia League, which is a league about funding black businesses in black neighborhood, or the Black Men 100. That's who he should be donating to. I would be surprised if he's not been recruited already for that. But Steve Harvey, from my indication, owes his allegiance to two white people that helped him out. He didn't say anything about his mom. He didn't say about his dad. He didn't say anything about his family. But he flew two white people that helped him out when he was 20-something. He wasn't 16. He wasn't 13. When he was 20, he was already a man. That's Steve Harvey donating to ALS. Priorities. And we have to identify those black people that we are wasting our time with, like a Steve Harvey, like a Barack Obama. Understand you are wasting your time. People ask me to give them business advice. The very best business advice is do understand when you are wasting your time. If you do not have a motivated seller, if you do not have a motivated buyer, you're wasting your time. The motivated seller doesn't take that much effort to sell to. The motivated buyer doesn't take that much effort to entice. Understand when you're wasting your time. And even black people are going to be a waste of time. You have to understand when we are wasting our time. And for the white people saying, oh, well, you need to donate, you need to be able to donate to everybody. No, the situation in the United States for the black men is dire. Dire. It's genocide for black people. It is open season for black people. Open season. Do you understand that? If your white community had open season, kill on sight, orders, would you be donating to the Jewish fund, to the Latino fund, to the Jimmy fund, to the Leon fund? Now, I said, would you donate to Wall Street? Would you donate to Ukraine? I said all that to be sarcastic. Let me spell that out. The United States of America does not have money to be donating to anybody, but we are donating money, taxpayer dollars, to all of these people, and to the tune of billions, millions, here and there, blah, blah, blah. They don't have it to spend. And yet Jimmy around the corner lost his job and can't feed his family, his wife, and two kids. I was being sarcastic. Let me be very open, because when I do satire, people don't understand it. I know the news comes right out and tells you, oh, they beheaded two people. You must believe it. You must believe it. We have videotape of it. I can make you a videotape of me beheading my roommate 10 times in a row. Him talking each time. Now what do you have to say? Understand that the black community is in dire straits. We don't need to be donating to everybody else's fund. We need to be donating to our own fund. And that means if we're donating to our own fund, we're not taking handouts. Right? Isn't that the goal? That black people shouldn't be taking handouts? Although we're in the minority as far as handouts are concerned, white people are in the majority as far as handouts are concerned. And those are statistics. Those are straight numbers. Boom. But the politicians and the news media giving you this idea that black people are always looking for a handout and they're lazy. And the people come onto my videos and say, oh, Negroes, they use the N-word, are shiftless and lazy and are always looking for a handout. How does that feel that you just don't even realize that it's impossible? Even if every black person got a handout, it wouldn't compare to the white people on welfare. It wouldn't compare to the white people, and I mean just welfare. It wouldn't compare to the white people on food stamps. It wouldn't compare to white people on Medicaid. There's not that many black people to go around. And I already told you only 20% of the black population is below the poverty line. So it's obvious that it's impossible that black people are in the, but there's this hatred towards the black man. So when you say black people are looking for handouts, black people are lazy, black people don't want to work, people are rushed to believe it because the black man is hated. Understand what is going on. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.